6'10", number 5.
Lots of basketball-savvy vets on the floor tonight, Grant. These guys know the game inside and out.
Well, the IQ is so high on both sides. You know, B.A., you expect to see lots of intelligent play, and I always get excited to see teams with this much experience.
And now the Los Angeles starters. We've got Edwards, Jason Tatum out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Asenge in at the 3.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
Here's Tatum after the basket by Miami. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the refs' attention.
And after a long time debating the replay rules, the NBA gave the Coaches Challenge a test run in the G League for a few years.
The previous play is under review.
Season, it was implemented into the NBA.
And it was time. The reaction to the challenge rules in the G League.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
The system works well without slowing the game down too much. And it's Miami's ball. Banchero outside. Down low. Here's Towns. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
Tatum with a screen. Here's Edwards. Rebound Miami.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Kicks it to George. Pass to Banchero. Clock at 6. Here's Edgecombe. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
You just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Here's Edwards. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. And that one drops.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Towns outside. Over on Antetokounmpo. Again, the Heat misses.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Outside Edwards. Here's the pick. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
Pass to Towns. Banchero right side. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Inside. Tatum against Banchero. 5 to shoot. Tatum can't hit. The Heat with the lead. Dandridge passes to Towns.
When Towns is hammering the inside, putting pressure on the defense, good things happen for this team.
Miami shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
The Heat making a switch here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Well, Clark, when we watch Paolo Banchero play, you can forget he's 6'10".
And he's a locomotive. I mean, he's probably 255 pounds, and all of it is cable wire. I mean, that's why he went first overall. That combination of skill, ball handling, dexterity, agility, and force. He's 25 points a game and also 5 assists. At his size, you don't see that kind of production.
So it's Los Angeles now. The Heat making their last shot. Edwards finds Tatum. And stolen by Banchero. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Ryan. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. EA?
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Driving inside. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Banchero's got such a smooth game for a guy so big and powerful. Moves extremely well and has deceptive speed, too.
Now here's Edwards. His scoring sits at around 31 a game. An impressive number. Aldama's checked in for Miami.
First team foul.
Good luck with them.
The Lakers with the ball. 8-point game. Here's Edwards. Pass to Asenge. Just 5 to shoot. Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot.
Don't look like it.
Now here's Banchero. Not a lot of room. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
What's when you doing dumbass shit like this? Niggas
That's how
not
you
like
practice
that.
it and draw it up.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Here's Edgecombe. No made baskets yet. Banchero passes to Aldama. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 4 assists now tonight.
The big story thus far, how well they shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Lakers trail by 11. Screen by Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop it? I don't have the answer.
1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Aldama. Here's Nevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Los Angeles. Tatum, a screen on Porter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team first guy.
Heat leading by 7. Driving to the basket, and he jams it home with authority.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Count it.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
Miami with the ball.
Yo, over here playing this 2K league. I was just seeing what you was doing. I'm up on second, just leaving my Jordan evaluation. Hey, what you about to do?
Here's Edgecombe. He's
Walk downtown and take this paperwork from my PO. Where you go? How far is that? It's downtown by the hospital. It's cool though. ain't really worried about the distance. It's okay. I mean, like, I got much to do today. All I gotta do after I get this done is just find a job.
Scoreless. The shot no good. And so it's the Miami Heat closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word. And for the those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
They've got Kevin Porter, and it's Teagle in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Here's Nevitt, Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. The floater, and it's Miami with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. Porter the pass to Dandridge. Pass to Teagle from the strike. And he connects with a jumper. Eagles got his first points in this one.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Here's the Senge. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Every year. All those players are so grab AI.
The Heat making a switch here. George is checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Powell against Porter. To the inside. Here's Nevin. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's a chance he typically converts.
Lakers trail by 5. Screen by Robinson. And the layup is good off the glass. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Here's Dandridge. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Back to George. Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's in there.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And here's George. They'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Rob. Crafty move. Outside Robinson. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Eason, a screen on George. 6 to shoot. That puts him in the lead. He has 6.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Fades away. A nice shot by Dandridge. Dandridge has got his second basket on the night.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
A different look for Miami. Paolo Banchero comes in for Aldama. And it's Edgecombe in for Porter Jr. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Tatum with some nice D. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Powell. Tatum against Banchero. Tatum inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Tatum's got 8.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to
Who said these niggas was nice?
Allow easy ones inside like that.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
So it's Los Angeles now. Miami making their last shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
These are his first free throws of the game. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Miami. And so Tatum nails both of them.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Banchero surveys. Shoots over Tatum. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. The Lakers have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. There's 1:54 left in the second period. Here's the Singate. From outside, off the mark. The Heat have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And it's Porter. That time on the assist from Edgecombe. Porter's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
The Heat have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Nevin, pass to Banchero. George outside. Banchero outside. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. 51 seconds left in the first half. Screen by Robinson. Down hard with both hands.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Tatum again, Los Angeles.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
He said, have fun with them. I said,
3 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
It was 19-8. Nigga, it's 34-29.
Banchero outside.
Your ass.
Shoots over Tatum, and Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's gotten 4 this quarter.
No trouble converting that. Great look.
Ooh, nice D from George.
Hold on.
Doesn't go that time. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 3. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm with JJ Redick, and Coach, your team is finding success offensively. What's been the key?
I ain't getting an injury.
Well, we really emphasized screening in our pregame meeting. I thought we did a good job of screening, and they're sending our side pick and rolls to the middle, and we did a good job of screening and making plays out of that. And really the only thing for me was just our transition defense. We got to clean that up.
Great call. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Get ready for the fans.
I don't care who scored.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, this is when it starts to get real. You pass the opening night energy. You're not as well rested as you were in the offseason.
Yeah, it's time to show us what you really can do. Moving right along now to the Miami Heat. They find themselves in a close contest at the half.
I like the way they've been running, pushing the ball, putting their defense on its heels.
WCB, they ain't play yet.
You love
they ain't
that
play
tempo.
last week.
When they play fast, they can put points on the board in a hurry, Ernie.
10. No, 10 was.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here. Jason Tatum, man, is he getting it done today?
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jason Tatum out there with Edwards. And it's Asenge in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Towns. Banchero outside. Pass to Dandridge. Here's Edgecombe. Guarded by Edwards. Towns for three. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Yes, it's good. He's got 10.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
George outside. By Tatum. Banchero in the post. Tatum's there. And Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got 12 points in the game.
Banchero showing he can run the offense too now. Nice score off the pick as the ball handler.
To the paint. Here's Tatum. And it's Miami with a rebound. Pass to Banchero. Now here's Towns. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And a nice finish on the layup.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Tatum with a screen. Edwards with it. Oh, a sensational slam by Amp.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. He was all alone on that one.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. The lead is 2. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And that's good as he hits both shots. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
George outside. Pass to Dandridge. Down low. Nice shot by George. George has gotten his first basket of the night.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
And here's Edwards. Give him 8 points now. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Banchero the screen. Here's Dandridge. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now here's George. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Back to Banchero for the lead. For the tie. Towns. And he hits it to tie the game. Towns has gotten 4 this quarter.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
Miami has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Banchero. Here's Edgecombe. There's the triple. Eason pulls it in. Antetokounmpo, left side. Eason finds Irving. And here is Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Dandridge. The Heat have gone 6 for 9 in the half. George drives in, lays it up, and banks it in. George has gotten his second bucket.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 10.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for George. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for the Lakers. Powell comes in for Irving. For Miami, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Towns a screen on Powell. Takes a step back. Edgecombe. Soft touch off the glass. And the Heat lead by 3.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Screen by Eason. Powell passes to Edwards. Rebound Miami. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edgecombe. Powell covers. Pass to Porter. Takes the 3.
Paul Anthony Towns. Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Lakers trail by 3. Now Tatum. He's got 12. There's the drive. Tatum will take it all the way for the jam.
Tatum's athleticism as he drives, really impressive. I mean, just shredding the defense to pieces there.
Teagle passes to Porter. Here's Teagle, guarded by Edwards. Here's Teagle, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. The 3 from Banchero. Edwards pulls it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
The layup misses. The Heat have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Now Los Angeles moving it up and stolen by Banchero. On the wing, Porter. To the middle. Here's Nevitt over Antetokounmpo. It doesn't go for him. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Heat out in front, up 1. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Deontay George out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Santi Aldama. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Nevitt in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Edgecombe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. And the Heat lead by 4.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Edwards, a pass to Tatum. It's Tatum working inside.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper, but I like when he pounds that paint, too.
Here's Edgecombe. Popping in on the layup. Edgecombe's got 4 points this quarter.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
With his vert, Porter Jr. has no issues getting to the rim.
Lakers trail by 6. Now here's Edwards, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Pass to Aldama. Outside Porter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Playing ferocious inside. Porter Jr. went right after the big dogs.
First one falls for him. Miami making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Porter hits them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Simmons with it. Comes up empty down low. Here's Edgecombe. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Heat lead by 8.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Powell passes to Eason. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Eason's gotten his first bucket of the night. George outside. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Powell. Rebound by the Heat.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Towns passes to George. Porter with it. He's picked up by Eason. Goes up again. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
Right on the money. Porter Jr. wanting to make an impact and a statement from the mid-range.
Paul Anthony Towns. Third personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Powell. 2.
The first free throw is good. So both teams making some changes here. And so Powell nails them both. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Dandridge. Ben Carroll the screen. Towns down low. Antetokounmpo covering. Back to Ben Carroll. Launches it. Ooh, it doesn't go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Tatum.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness. Always pushing himself is Jason Tatum.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Heat?
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
One other thing they've done very side, just pounding and grinding down there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Edgecombe. Powell covers. Towns on a screen. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days. And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Outside George. With the step back. Flushes it down with both hands.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
And Jason Tatum was fearless on that finish. Went right through the contact.
Outside Ben Carroll. Here's Edgecombe. Here's Here's Towns. The big man, Cat.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Banchero. Tatum. Ooh, some swagger from Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Here's Towns. Gets it to go.
Absolutely amazing. This young man is so money, and his teammates absolutely love it. Karl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Big Cat.
Antetokounmpo. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Towns going to work in the low block.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Now Antetokounmpo. A big-time flush by Giannis.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And Carroll against Tatum. The three is off. Now George. So a close game sees Miami taking this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost towards
These
the
niggas
end.
is trash.
It really kept this team's energy high.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And now let's take a look at our player of the game.
They could not stick GT.
Downtown Los Angeles. That's the location for the Knicks. The man from down
That shit
under,
wild as
Josh
fuck.
Giddey, putting on the finishing touches
Big Blaze,
as
man.
they get ready for action here in Los Angeles.
This nigga Josh Giddey, so these niggas twice.
Don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie Laporte. And now the New York Knicks starters. We've got Weber. He's out there with Wagner. Daniel Gafford is out there with Joe Dumars. And it's Marbury in at the 1 spot. And for the Lakers, Edwards is out there with Tatum, and it's a Senge
Back in the
at the 3.
freaking party. How you gonna
And
invite me to
although
a
it's
party?
still early in the season, Greg, what kinds of storylines have caught your attention so far?
We know the All-Star voting is shaping up. All-Star appearances are mentioned on a player's resume, especially when they retire. So these guys want to be one as many times as possible.
Now, here is Weber. Nice move. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Tatum's shot is off. And Weber's got the ball here for New York. Dumars with it. Picked up by Edwards. For the screen on Tatum. Here's Dumars. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here is Weber. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. 4 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. They set the pick. Here's Edwards. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
And a great assist by Weber as that one goes in.
That's about simply playing hard. Wagner doing what it takes to find a shot in the interior.
Here's Tatum. Los Angeles with another miss. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Weber gets the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Lakers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Outside Dumars. Wagner kicks to Weber. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Senge. Lakers trail by 4. Tatum draws the double. Pass to Edwards. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's Marbury missing. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, we're talking about a 6'10 wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Poke loose. And a fast break now for the Knicks. For the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. With the drive. It's rebounded by New York. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jumar's the pass to Marbury. Wagner outside. From deep. Rebounded by Tatum.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Driving inside. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Giddey. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge. We had 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Pass to Giddey. Green kicks to Weber. Back to Green. Gafford sets the pick for Green. Just 4 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Weber can't hit. For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Lakers making a change here. Irving's checked in. Off the inbound. Giannis a screen on Robinson. Tatum. And he crossed body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous 3-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Tatum nails them both.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the
you got
defense
traded.
wants
Go
to give
back
him.
up, bro.
Robinson a screen on Irving. Here's Marbury. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And he's just so crafty with the movement. Marbury completely throws the defender off.
There's a minute left here in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. Nice defense from Wagner. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Fleming. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Edwards against Green. Edwards inside. Plays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 6.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Here's Marbury. He's covered by Irving. Great positioning on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks out front, leading by 4. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And New York, looking at who they've got Josh Giddey. Cummings is out there with Robinson. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Marbury in at the 1. Green, the pass to Giddey. This one for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Simmons dishes to Robinson. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Green against Powell. Stolen by Robinson. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Los Angeles, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
The Knicks making a switch here. Dumars is checked in. They set the pick. Here's Green. Here's Fleming. Guarded by Robinson. Outside Dumars. 6 to shoot. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the dunk by Powell.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Marbury. Pass to Dumars. They kick it out to Green. Clock at 6. Inside. The 3.
Even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Marbury, good.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make the play.
So both teams making some changes here. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Weber, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. Robinson against Easton. Here's Marbury. He has 7. Here's Weber. Off target from the wing.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Into the lane, and it's good for 2. He has 6. The Knicks leading by 4. Outside Dumars. Wagner kicks to Robinson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in. Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
And it's denied. Wagner outside. Here's Marbury. That one wide left. The Lakers trail.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Asenge.
2 minutes.
Paxton a screen on Dumars. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And the Lakers with some changes. Giannis, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Tatum comes in for Jari Eason. And it's Edwards in for Powell. Here's Wagner. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that can direct the floor and can control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Pass to Asenge. To the middle. Throws it down, JT!
They're always looking for ways to put Jason Tatum in positions to attack. No better way than in pick-and-roll action.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected cam. Giddey sets the pick for Wagner. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Edwards passes to Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Marbury passes to Dumars. And here's Weber. Pulls up, high post. And they get it back. New York, no good that time either. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top as they end the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with this.
And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the Knicks had a closely contested first half.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the three-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could bode well for them in the second half.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Jason Tatum is out there with Barrett. Then there's Powell. And then there's Antetokounmpo. The two That's J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half. Knicks trail by 4. It's stolen by Edwards. Finished off by Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Weber. New York moving it around. Wagner kicks to Dumont. Now here's Gafford. Left side, Edwards. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Tatum with the screen on Gafford. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Tatum. Inside, Tatum automatic.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Knicks trail by 8. Outside Dumont. Here's Marbury. Guarded by Powell. Rise to the hoop. Marbury, good. Marbury's got 9.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Wagner outside. Top Weber. Pass to Marbury. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play. Getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Powell. And the dunk by Tatum.
One of the hardest, most prideful players out there. Jason Tatum ready to help out on that play.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Edwards against Dumars. Here's Marbury. 11 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Gafford sets the pick for Wagner. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
Edwards against Dumars. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for the Lakers. Kyrie Irving comes in for Powell. Here is Edwards. Got us a screen on Dumars. Edwards drives in. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
You know, with Daniel Gafford, they have an element inside that a lot of teams are looking for.
Well, let's begin with his motor. Daniel Gafford wants to play hard and compete on every possession. He's a lob threat and a rim protector. Give me all of that.
Here's Giannis. It's rebounded by New York. Weber with it. He has 6. Pass to Wagner. Second shot opportunity. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Weber.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Down low. Stolen by Weber. And a fast break now for New York. Gafford with the ball. Jones covering. Gafford passes to Wagner. Tatum against Weber. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Marbury. Over onto the Kumbo. And it's Marbury missing. Lakers leading by 4. Tatum dishes to Edwards. Back to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Got us a screen on Wagner. And slam dunk by Tatum.
How about that? The quick feet, quick thinking makes the play an easy one in screen and roll action for Jason Tatum.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And New York making a change here. Green's checked in. Here's Wagner. New York, no good that time either. The Lakers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Edwards' shot is good.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time. The ball comes inside.
1:24 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Marbury. 13 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Pass to Green. But Trey. New York, no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 8. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Knocked away. Out to the right wing. Tatum with a screen on Wagner. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Marbury. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Pass to Edwards. Tatum with a screen on Green. For 3, Edwards. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Giddey with the ball for New York. Down by 12. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Wagner is out there with Robinson. Then it's Fleming. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Dumars in at the 2-guard spot.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Lakers leading by 10. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Franz Wagner grabs the miss. Wagner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And there's the drive.
And there is no better way to to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
A nice shot by Fleming.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Robinson with the block.
Now, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Powell inside. Giddey defending. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Josh Giddey. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Tari Eason's checked in for Los Angeles. And a new group in for the Knicks. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And he makes both free throws. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
It's 2-on-1. Here's a Sunday, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Marbury, good.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
There's the drive. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking. We'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
And the first one drops. Wagner's checked in for Jalen Green. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And they pick up 2.
And popping up for the mid-range. Marbury reminding the defense just how good he is.
And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 26.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well.
He's checked in for Robinson. Jason Tatum comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Edwardson for Powell. Dumars the pass to Marbury. Screen by Gafford. Lobbed up there for Gafford. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Boy, Gafford gets off his feet quickly, and the pass is absolutely perfect.
Lakers leading by 20.
2 minutes remaining in this ball game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Tipped away. And he drives in. They get it back. Remember, there's the high-quality scoring chance for 2.
Offensive rebounding, a big part of the game right now. Teams love to send extras to the glass.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
New York calls timeout. 1:35 left in the game. So New York ends up going with the new group. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Giddey. Outside Robinson. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throw? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
And he's good on the second.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. So New York ends up going with the new group. The shot's good from Gafford.
Assisted, Stephon Marbury.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
3rd personal foul. The 4th.
First free throw is good.
At the line to Los Angeles, number 4. Taking 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's New York with it. Giddey surveying the D. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Weber gets the bucket. 24 seconds left in the fourth. Misses in close. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Giannis, congratulations. How did your team come out on top tonight?
We just played hard and we play defense. That's the most important thing. So that's what we do. We play defense. We rebound the ball, we run. That's what we did tonight. We play defense.
Defense wins championships. Thanks, Jan.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.
Let me get that. He was out there dissing. Get out the way. You're on. Outlet. Oh, you're too small. Oh, get out the way. Oh, yeah. Watch out. Oh, straight to the rack. Little boy. He might get MVP. Damn. 50. Rookie had his first 50 ball. Let's go. First 50 ball with the rookie. Let's go. He definitely about to upgrade crazy. Oh, yeah.
And now the starting lineup for your Los Angeles Lakers. At the point guard position, 6'4", number 4. Starting at small forward, 6'9", number 30, Noah Deshaun. The man in the middle, 6'11", number 15, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The other forward position, 6'8", number 0, Jason Tatum. At the other guard position, 6'4", number 5, Anthony Edwards. The head coach of the Lakers, J.J. Redick. Once again, the starter for your Los Angeles Lakers.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. They've got Walter. He's out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Baker in at the 5. And for Los Angeles, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Edwards out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Asenge in at the small forward position. Coach, you were telling me earlier, when it comes to coaching, you believe there's a difference between philosophy and style.
Absolutely. In my mind, philosophy is about your core principles, and those don't change. While style is built around your personnel. Therefore, it's got to be more flexible.
And it's Barkley with a rebound. Suggs outside. Here's Barkley. Going inside. The shot's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Inside. Here's Tatum. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Smart play by Tatum in the pick and roll. Disrupting the defense and getting himself open.
Oh, that's
pass to Walter. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Baker. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Suggs, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs.
at that, rookie.
There's the steal. Here's Walter. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Pass to Suggs. Banked it in off the glass.
Look, Suggs knows how to assert himself inside. You give him a lane and he will attack.
Oh, he tries a three. Misses again, now 0 for 3.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Here's Walter, guarded by Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barkley, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Nice D from Tatum. Left side, Edwards.
Okay.
And there's a pick. To the inside, Asenge. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Pass to Walter. Here's Barkley, hounded by Tatum. Here's Barkley, shoots over Tatum, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Suggs, to the paint. On the take, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Mashburn's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
Here's Mashburn. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The shot misses. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And that one drops for him.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Hawks trail by 4. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Nope.
The Lakers on D. Branham misses. The kick to Tatum. 1:51 left to play in the first. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tatum's got his second bucket on the night. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Branham to stop the drought. Edwards pulls it in. The Lakers lead by 6. Here's Branham. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. No good there. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Hawks trail by 7. Inside. And the jam by Walker.
A dynamic finish, then decides to out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Rebound Atlanta. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to connect. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. Here's Tatum. Missed inside. Hawks trail by 3. To the middle. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. There's Tatum with the 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's off target. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
R.J. Barrett out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Powell. And it's Wells in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5.
And great job to establish position and square up.
The Lakers lead by 3. Outside Wells. And there's the drive to the paint. Here's Robinson. The rebound by Bosch. And the Hawks shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Mashburn, the pass to Walker. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Bosch. Out left to the wing. Here's Mashburn. No points yet. Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Powell. Inside. Off with the layup.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Here's Connect outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Connect's got 5 points.
And they look more confident now, putting that rough first quarter behind them.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Powell passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead it to the score.
First team foul.
Pass to Mashburn. It's Walker on the wing. Outside Connect. And it's off from 3-point range. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Wells with it. Still no points. Down low. Robinson laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Lakers lead by 2.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Both teams will make substitutions. And stolen by Edwards. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Out to the wing. From behind the arc. Drains the triple. Mashburn's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
Now here's Irving. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Here's Edwards, a dangerous offensive player. His scoring average stands at almost 30 a game. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Lakers.
Well, that's a shot.
Bag work.
Say no,
Straight bag work.
To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Right side, Edwards. Over connect. Mashburn grabs the miss. The Hawks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Outside connect. Here's Barkley. Oh, a special move before that shot. Barkley's got his second basket of the game. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Outside Edwards. Get up, Anthony Edwards!
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Over to the left wing. Here's Barkley, defended by Easton. Pulls up. And another basket for Atlanta.
Now we're starting to see him deliver on offense. He's really found his tempo here in the second quarter.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Some changes for Los Angeles. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Claxton, and it's Jason Tatum in for Easton. Now here's Edwards. He's got 6 to the paint. Tatum. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
First shot won't go. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. Here's Barkley, hounded by Tatum. Pass to Walter. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Takes a 13-footer. No good, off the front rim. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. On the break. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back to you, Ryan.
You love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Atlanta with the ball, following the score by Los Angeles. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Here's Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
And stolen by Irving.
And this kind of sick slam is
He
just
walked out. E. Weinstein walked down the joint. No lie. E. Weinstein walked.
This team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Suggs, no good. Fast break. Here come the Lakers.
Kyrie.
And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
Oh,
and now
Kyrie.
a 9-point Laker lead.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. It's Los Angeles up 9. Well, now a minute to check in. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Atlanta Hawks.
I can't see what they're trying to do offensively. Maybe with a little more patience, that shooting percentage will tick upwards.
Yeah, we saw several instances where the guys should have just made the extra pass. Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
And taking a look at Atlanta, they're making their move up in the rankings. I'll tell you, right now, they're at the top, and everything's on a positive trend.
That's what it.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Ant.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Suggs is out there with Walter, and it's Mashburn in at the small forward position. Los Angeles leading by 7. Left side, Edwards. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Hawks trail by 9. Up top, Suggs. And they pick up 2. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Great D that time from Suggs.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game.
Suggs hits them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Outside Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Hawks trail by 7. Here's Suggs. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Suggs just staying active and goes to the line now.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Both shots good from the stripe. The Lakers lead by 5. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And stolen by Edwards. Here's the Singate. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
Second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Walter, guarded by Edwards. Six on the shot clock. The fadeaway. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4. I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And Tatum going in, and finished off by Tatum.
And that's on the defense there. You can't give Tatum those lanes and launching pads to the rim.
Suggs, the pass to Baker. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Back to Suggs. Pass to Baker from the top of the key. The shot off that time.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Here's the Senge. He has 6. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So for the Hawks, Connects checked in for Walter, and Scott is subbed in for Suggs. Here's Scott. No points so far. And he converts the layup. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Free throw no good for Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
6 to shoot. Here's Barkley. It's hauled in by Robinson.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Walker, he's checked in for the Hawks.
2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Hawks trail by 13. Inside. And the jam by Walker.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Here's Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Powell for 3. The rebound by Bosch. Bosch has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Connect, puts up a 3. And Atlanta misses again.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Powell serving the D. 4-3. Rebound Atlanta. Bosch has got rebound number 7 tonight. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the left side wing. Branham passes to Scott. Here's Bosch, defended by Easton. Bosch, no good. Here's Powell. Yet to see a basket. Here he goes.
Woo! BA, that's lit. Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Then back to the action. And a worthy.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Powell is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Walsh in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Robinson outside for Irving. Down low. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for 2, Eason.
No good on the free throw. And some changes here for the Lakers. Claxton comes in for Robinson. And Ben Simmons subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Hawks trail by 10. Scott passes to Mashburn. There's a screen. Pass to Bosch. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Lets a floater go. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That free throw, no good. Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. He hits the second from the line. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Now Simmons with the drive, and it's Simmons with the jam.
And showing off his IQ right there. Simmons keeps things simple in pick and rolls and takes what he sees.
Here's Scott, outside connect, pass to Bosch. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Here's Simmons. Count it. Good.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Jay Barrett, he's checked in for Jones. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Now here's Simmons. Goes up on the wing. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second team. Shooting for Atlanta.
And he makes a first. And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. No good on the second free throw.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Edwards, no good. Hawks trail by 8. Here's Connect. Here's Bosch. Uses the glass on the layup. Bosch has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Outside Tatum to the paint. And he dunks it home after the pick freed him up.
There's no argument that Tatum's at his best when he's distributed.
First personal foul.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And Suggs has got the ball here for Atlanta. 9-point game. Here's Baker. From down in the low post, it goes.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Here's Senge. Inside. And they're on the break. Here's Walter. Oh, and he can't cap off the break. Los Angeles leading by 7. The strong finish by Giannis.
Well, that's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Here's Baker. Antetokounmpo covering. Back to Suggs. 5 on the clock. Crosses over. Ooh, rise and fire.
Just putting on a show right there. Suggs showing off his creativity.
Good for 2.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Number 4, third personal foul. Third team foul.
Suggs outside. Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, B.A. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys, and bigger and better is better than smaller and better.
Hawks trail by 7. Jacks up a 3. Oh, no good.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Walker, first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
The first one falls.
Number 4.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Hawks have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth.
2 minutes remaining in this ball.
20 feet out. Antetokounmpo with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 9. Oh, no good on the layup. And Atlanta shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. 19-footer is good. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Ooh, the shot misses. Hawks trail by 7. Bucket! Straight in.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see. Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
The Lakers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's a pass to Tatum. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Well, in clutch time, this team knows who to go to. Tatum is ready to be that guy all the time.
Here's Barkley. Antetokounmpo covering. And rebounded by Tatum.
Against length, he tries the fadeaway. It's just a low probability shot.
tell you, not many players are better at forcing a defender to foul than Tatum.
The fourth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called, the Hawks. There's 47 seconds left in the final quarter. Puts up the tray. Cleared away by Edwards. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Tatum fires. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Here's Barkley, pounded by Tatum. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. So we see the Lakers get the win here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie. All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
I'm not even.